Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my current beauty favorites. There's not a lot of products here, but they are products that I've really been loving, so I do want to talk about them with you guys. Before we get started, like always, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you aren't already subscribed, as well as hit the little bell notification so you're notified every time I upload. Now, let's go ahead and get started. So the first product that I have to share with you guys is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. This has been my go-to foundation since I purchased it. I am in love with this. The main thing I love about this is the coverage. It is so full coverage, and I'm a full coverage kind of girl because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. So typically when I look for foundation, I'm looking for something that's going to be able to cover that, and this definitely does. I freaking love this. Not only is the coverage amazing, but the longevity of this foundation is out of this world. So I can't back up the 24-hour claim because, let's be real, I'm not wearing foundation for 24 hours. And to be honest, I don't ever want to wear foundation for 24 hours, let alone 8 hours. Even though I do wear it for 8 hours sometimes. I can definitely say that at the 8-hour mark, this foundation looks really good on my skin. I do have oily skin, so of course, by the time 8 hours rolls around, my oils are coming through, but it's nothing where I'm like, oh my god, I need to take it off, I look terrible. Like, definitely not. I think it still looks good. At the 8-hour mark, I'm getting that glow from within kind of look, which I kind of appreciate, so I definitely love this. I wear this foundation just about every time I do my makeup. If I'm going somewhere where I need my makeup to last, or I just know that I'm going to be wearing makeup for a long time that day, I will definitely reach for this. This foundation has replaced my Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and I can't even go back now. Like, I still wear that one, but this one is just so good. Another thing I want to say about this foundation is that it's definitely great for oily skin because it is so mattifying. If you have dry skin and you want to try this, I think you might need to just really hydrate your skin and prep it really well. In my opinion, there's nothing better than affordable, full coverage drugstore foundation, and I finally found one. So this is my #1 favorite, I think, out of all these products. And I can not put this down. I love it. I will repurchase it 100 times because it is that amazing. So this next product has been around for a long time. It's just something that I've fallen back in love with, and it is the ABH Dip Brow. I use the shade medium brown if you're wondering, and the reason that I'm in love with this is because I finally found the perfect brush to do my eyebrows with and the right amount of pressure to use with the dip brow. So I paired the dip brow with the ABH No. 12 brush, and let me just say, match made in heaven. I've used the dip brow for years, but I always used too much pressure. My eyebrows always looked very blocky and very thick, and they just didn't look good and they didn't fit my face. So I like my eyebrows to have shape, but not too thick, but still look kind of natural, but very defined. And I feel like that is what I get with the dip brow and the brush. So for me, the trick to getting the eyebrows that I desire with dip brow is to use really light pressure and very little product, and just do hair-like strokes and slowly build up the product, because if you go in too much, then they're going to get really dark, really thick, really blocky really fast. And that was always my problem. So now that I finally figured out the right way to do them to my liking, I'm obsessed with this product. And this next product I love so much that I'm actually mad at myself for not buying it sooner, and that is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. This is amazing. You guys see me use this in all of my tutorials. I was never really a fan of eyeshadow primers because I never really found one that canceled out the discoloration on my lids. I really wanted a concealer type eye primer. So that's why I used my Tarte Shape Tape, and honestly, in my opinion, it did the job. It got the job done. I felt like my eyeshadow looked nice until I purchased this. So in my opinion, one of the best things about this is that it is a concealer shade. So it's like an eyeshadow primer concealer in my opinion. It cancels out all the discoloration on my lids, and it gives me a blank canvas before I start my eyeshadow. Another thing I love about this is that it dries down to the perfect tacky finish, and it makes the eyeshadows pop so well. Whenever I use this, I notice that my eyeshadows blend like a dream. I don't have any patchiness. I don't have any skipping. As with my Tarte Shape Tape, I felt like I had to work a little harder to get the colors to blend, and sometimes they were patchy. But I don't have any issues with this eyeshadow primer. It's so amazing. This next favorite is a fairly new one, and it's the NYX Vivid Bright Cream Eyeliner in the shade Sugar Rush. It's just this really pretty light lavender color. I've been looking for an eyeliner color like this for the longest time because I love the way light lavenders look in the waterline, especially with my eye color. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I definitely need to pick this up. I feel like this color is just perfect for the spring, for the summer, or honestly any day of the year. That's when I would wear it. But if you guys are looking for a good lavender color eyeliner, I definitely recommend this one. So when I picked the purple one up, I actually did pick up another one, and I picked up the shade Bad Blood, which is this really pretty burgundy red color. No, it's not burgundy, it's red. It's like a dark red. But I will say that this one is very, very dry. Like, the purple one is nice and creamy. I don't know if I got a bad batch with this one, but I have to return it because I can't, like, it's so dry. Like, look at this. Like, It's so terrible. So I need to return that one. But the purple one is really good. So I don't know if some of the formulas are hit and miss. I mean, this one is great compared to this one. So just keep that in mind when you're purchasing. So my next favorite is a pair of eyelashes. And they are the Vegas Nay and Eylure Bronze Beauty Lashes. Now, these are my favorite. I wear these all the time. In my opinion, these go great with almost any look because they're very full at the base, but then they wisp out and they just look so nice and wispy at the tips, which I really like because you get drama but not too dramatic. I think these look really pretty with dramatic looks, daytime looks, just wing liner, or even if you're not wearing anything on your eyes and you just want to pop on some lashes. I really love the way these look. So again, these are the Vegas Nay and Eylure Bronze Beauty Lashes. These next two products are lip products, and the first one is a lip liner, and it is the Colourpop and Karraueche collab in the shade Chi. Now, this is not available anymore, but if you guys have this, I hope you're using it because it is amazing. This is my go-to lip liner. I'm actually wearing it today. I pair this lip liner with almost anything. I feel like for my skin tone, this is just the perfect nude lip liner. It's on the darker side, but I like that because it still gives some definition to my lips. It's not completely nude where I put it on and it's kind of like, well, why did I even bother? It gives my lips some shape and some color, which I really do like. So I use this all the time. When I'm done with this, I'm going to be so upset. I'm going to have to find something that dupes this because it is amazing. So this next lip color is one that's also not available anymore, which I'm super sorry about, but it's just something that I've really been loving lately. And it's so funny because when I first got this and I put it on, I was like, oh my god, I'm never going to wear this. But now I love it, especially paired with the Chi lip liner. And that is the Butt Naked Velour Liquid Lipstick from Jeffree Star. This is from his summer collection last year, and this is what it looks like. It is a very pale peachy color. Now, I was like, I am never going to wear this. No way in hell. It doesn't look good on me. And then I decided to pair it with this lip liner, and this combo just looks so good. I'm actually wearing this lip combo in my most recent Instagram picture, and a lot of people are like, oh my god, I love that lip color. And I'm like, me too. It is my new favorite. I feel like a lot of my favorite lip products are always limited edition, and that really sucks because I love sharing with you guys my favorite products, or when I do tutorials and things like that, I want to be able to use things that you guys can still purchase. But sometimes I also can't help it when I really love something and I'm just like, oh my god, this will go so good with this, or like I really want to use this. So, but I will look online to see if there are any dupes for this color, and if there are, I will leave them on the screen. So my next favorite is actually a single eyeshadow from Colourpop, which is really not a surprise. If you guys know me at all by now, you know that I love Colourpop's eyeshadow formula, and I love, love, love their single shadows. And this one, which is in the shade Now and Zen, has been my favorite. So this is what Now and Zen looks like swatched. My lights are so bright, I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell how pretty it really is. The way I see this color is that it has some green in it, some yellow. It's definitely one of those colors that has a lot of shift to it, so depending on what angle you look at it, it'll look different. But I love this color. 99.9% of the time, I'm always using Now and Zen to highlight my inner corner. If you guys scroll down through my Instagram, you will see it tagged on almost all of my pictures. So it is really such a great highlight shade. So next I have another Colourpop single shadow to talk about, and it is Howlin Pressed Eyeshadow. This is the perfect, most beautiful lavender eyeshadow color that I have found. I have been on the hunt for a beautiful lavender color, and I finally found one. The color is absolutely stunning. It is so pale and so beautiful. Like, it is a true lavender color. There's really not much to say about it besides that, but I have been looking for a color like this forever, and I finally found one. And again, it is Colourpop, and it's only $4, and the quality is amazing. So the last two products that I have to talk about are eyeshadow palettes, and the first one is the Sample Beauty Cult eyeshadow palette. This is what the palette looks like. The main reason why I love this palette is because the quality is amazing, and I love that you get neutrals and pops of color. Every color in this palette really blends like a dream. I haven't had a problem with any blendability. I haven't had a problem with any of the pigmentation. Everything is so beautiful, and I really love that you can create so many different looks with this palette. You can mix and match the colors and blend them together to create your own custom shade, which I also really love because that is rare. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of another palette created that you can actually blend two colors together and create a whole new pigment. So I think that's really awesome, and it's just such a beautiful palette. I love the concept of it. This is actually the palette that I reach for my go-to glam look, so I will be doing a tutorial on that soon, and I will show you guys my go-to glam. But yeah, this is the palette that I use for my go-to glam look. How many times can I say that? But you get what I'm saying. And I actually use this palette for my most recent look on Instagram, which I will leave a picture on the screen. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you don't. But yeah, so there's really not much to say besides I love it. The pigmentation is amazing. The quality, everything about this is bomb.com. So the last favorite that I have to share with you guys is the ABH Soft Glam Eyeshadow Palette. This is what the palette looks like. I'm pretty sure we've all seen it by now. It is very well loved on Instagram. So I was like, do I need it? That is the question that I constantly ask myself. I was like, do I need it? It just has a bunch of neutrals, pops of shimmer. Like, is it necessary? Do I need to spend $42? I went back and forth with myself over this palette for the longest time. I ended up just biting the bullet and buying the palette because Ulta did have 5 times the points on ABH products and also 2 times the points if you're a platinum member. So I was like, okay, I can definitely get some coin back for spending money on this. So that is what I did. And honestly, I don't regret the fact that I bought this at all. Even though it's neutral and even though I probably have colors that look like this in my collection, there's something about it. Like, I just love it so much. The quality of this is amazing. It's definitely similar to Modern Renaissance. I don't have Subculture, but I do have the Prism palette, and the Prism palette is not on the same level with quality as Modern Renaissance and Soft Glam. I just have to say that I'm so happy that they went back to the original formulation with this palette because it's such a beautiful palette, and if the colors blended like crap, I know everybody would have been so freaking mad because this is just so beautiful. The main reason why I love this palette is because it is so versatile. You can do so many different looks with this palette. You can do it all black smoky eye. You can do a brown smoky eye. You can do a berry smoky eye. You can do gold on the lid. You can do super natural, super daytime, super dramatic. You can do wedding makeup. I think this palette will be perfect for weddings, perfect for a bride who either wants dramatic or daytime or like in between. This is perfect because you can get so many looks out of this. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have been using this a lot. I used this palette about 4 times the week that I purchased it. And you might not think that's a lot, but for me, it's a lot to use the same palette over and over again back to back because I do own a lot of palettes. So I typically don't use the same palette back to back. I mean, of course I use them more than once, but I won't use them every time I do my makeup back to back is what I'm saying. So that is what I did with this palette. I did a look for Instagram that I actually never posted, and then I did a look when I went out, and then I did a daytime look when I went out, and I just really like this. I think I will use this so much. You guys, so that wraps up this video, and that is all of my current beauty favorites. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys want to see more videos like this. I probably won't be doing monthly favorites because I use the same products kind of religiously once I like them, so it might take me a couple months to find a new product that I'm really ride or die about. So I will probably do current beauty favorites every couple months or whenever I really fall in love with a new bunch of products. Make sure to comment down below and let me know if you guys are loving any of the products that I'm loving, and if you're not, let me know what you guys are liking this month because I'm always looking for new products to try. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, comment down below, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.